We're a couple of whiskey drinkers, but we did go to New Holland and we grabbed some things that weren't whiskey. We're going to try them on today's video. It's sure to be a wild ride, maybe a little bumpy, maybe a little bit of delight. Let's find out.
We'll find out. Welcome back to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
If you're new here, we're typically whiskey drinkers. Erin more the social sipper, me more the whiskey nerd. But we were in Holland, Michigan to pick a few barrels of New Holland whiskey.
Yes.
Which phenomenal, heavy apricot, peachy type vibes on both of them. A beer barrel aged bourbon and a rye. And we're going to try in a little bit for the first time ever, Dragon's Milk.
We did leave with some other things from them because this distillery specifically started out as a brewery, and their main thing is brewing beer.
Right.
So they also distill whiskey, but they also brew beer.
Yeah.
So we left with some beer and some ready-to-drink cocktails.
Yeah. And
so I'm not going to lie, I'm a little more excited about the cocktails than the beer, but we're going to try it all.
The whiskey blew us away.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in that, you can find out more about our barrel picks at Stuff and Whiskey Patreon. And you can get to that with the link in the video description below. We pick 12 to 20 plus barrels every year. We got a lot in the pipeline this year, so it's worth checking out.
Yep.
But that's where we go to a distillery like New Holland and we taste a bunch of different barrels and put our stamp of approval on them. Fantastic stuff. However, today's video, we're just having some fun, hanging out. A lot of people have been asking where the stuff of Stuff and Whiskey is. And we used to do a specific segment, but we've rearranged our recording content. And now we can do a little bit more drinking during our recording blocks without overdoing it, because it's important to drink responsibly. But we're going to go ahead and start off.
Starting with the cocktails.
We've got the blueberry gin lemonade handcrafted cocktail.
Yes.
So we're going to try this first.
Yes.
Then we are going to try the handcrafted rum punch cocktail.
Yes.
After that, we are going to try New Holland's Ichabod pumpkin ale.
Which, I was hoping we could wait until fall, but we should just try it now.
We'll put it out now, so that way people can be on the lookout if we like it.
Okay.
Historically not a big pumpkin guy. You are historically a big pumpkin guy. I am
your basic white girl. I like pumpkins.
Love fall.
Uggs, fall, scarves, all the basic white girl things.
And then we have Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout, which I am very excited to get into. Big fan of Founders, so we'll see how this compares. Yeah.
And we have been told that Dragon's Milk is best drank very cold, so we need to go through these cocktails so we can get to the beer first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to be honest, I have had this before because we had 2 cans of this, and I had one last night.
Okay, there you go. So, I was out with the boys, and you're drinking.
I already know that I like what we're about to drink. No, you don't have to. Oh, okay.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
All right.
This is very good.
This is blueberry. By the way, love blueberry in drinks. We're going to do some more beer. We might do some wine content. Let us know down below what you want to see us do. Maybe we'll do some tequila. We love sipping rum. We got all kinds of stuff we could do on these Tuesday videos to kind of expand things. But this is New Holland's Blueberry Gin Lemonade made with blueberries and lemonade. 9% ABV.
Okay, 9%. I was wondering what the alcohol content is because having had this last night, it doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in it.
Okay.
It's very easy to drink.
A lot of their stuff is distributed in a lot of states. Of Dragon's Milk in 45. So if what we say here today is very interesting to you, then maybe it's worth checking out. But the heat's up.
Right away, cheers. Without even drinking it or putting it to my nose, I can smell the blueberry on it.
I can smell it, yeah. Whoa. That smells wild.
And it smells like wild blueberries, which are different than regular blueberries. Wild blueberries, are the ones that are smaller. That's what this smells like to me.
Oh, there's like a funk in here too. I'm getting like a funky blueberry. This blueberry's been into some funky stuff. Cheers.
All right. Ooh, get you right back here.
Wow.
It's good though. I like this a lot.
You're right. That does not taste like there's alcohol in it.
No, it tastes like juice.
At all.
It's dangerous. You guys, be careful, y'all. If you get any of these, be careful.
The way the blueberry and the lemonade and the gin play together is wild. And the liquor in here is all their own stuff. Like
liquor, I just met her. What?
They do gin, they do rum, they do whatever is in this.
The ale.
The pumpkin ale is just an ale. They do that too. Obviously, they do the
Yeah,
Dragon's
they're
Milk.
a distillery.
Right.
I mean, brewery. I'm sorry.
But on the distillery side, they also do, this is like a rum punch, and they do the gin and rum themselves. So, sip number 2, just for quality control purposes.
I mean, I'm going to save this for later, but this is a perfect summertime drink for me.
You know what's really impressive about that?
Daytime summer drink.
Oh, daytime, yeah. To me, or like really hot summer night. But I could, that's
Daytime.
like, that's on the boat.
I feel like the rum punch, I haven't had that yet. That might be a hot summer night, but the blueberry gin lemonade is 100% a daytime summer drink.
It tastes to me like blueberry lemonade. I would never know there's alcohol in
Correct.
it. So.
I wouldn't guess that there's alcohol in it at all. And it's very good. And we're going to have some pizza later. And I'm going to save it for my pizza later.
There you go. So let's move on into the rum punch. And doesn't this have a
I'm excited
pretty
about
pink
this.
color?
Yeah, I haven't tried this one yet. So the blueberry gin is the only one I've tried. So the rest of these are unknown to me.
And so what do we have here? Maiden with New Holland Amber Rum, also 9%.
What else is in, like, what's in a rum punch, like, traditionally? Do you know?
Let me see. I really should have worn my glasses for this video. I would assume rum and punch.
May I look?
Hang on. It's blended with our freshwater rum, made with zesty punch.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And yeah.
Okay.
And the punch is made with different juices.
Good answer.
Passion fruit and some other stuff. So,
Cheers.
cheers. Oh, wow. That smells like guava. So I drink those kombuchas.
Yeah, guava.
Is that on here? That smells like straight up
The guava kombucha that you drink.
Guava Goddess kombucha. Sometimes I feel like a Guava Goddess, and I drink Guava Goddess kombucha.
There's a little grapefruit in here, too. I'm getting grapefruit, like a little tart.
Oh,
This smells really good.
I like this.
Yo, I love a ready-to-drink cocktail. I'm not going to lie.
Do you know that ready-to-drink cocktails are like one of the highest rising segments in the market right now?
Not surprised.
That's not why we're doing this video. We just have this stuff. And,
We have it.
And we want to branch out.
And we
like,
need to drink it.
We like trying different things. Like,
And
don't limit your scope.
your girl likes a good cocktail.
Yeah. Cheers.
This tastes just like
Whoa.
it smells.
I disagree strongly.
What? I think it tastes like guava, grapefruit. What?
I'm getting heavy pineapple on this.
I'm getting some pineapple too.
This
yeah.
is like heavy pineapple juice.
I'm getting pineapple, guava, grapefruit, and a little bit of black pepper.
This tastes like a pina colada.
No.
Yes.
No.
That has been watered down. Like the ice has melted. This is dangerous because it also doesn't taste 9%. I mean, the first
Is
thing
it 9%?
Zesty punch made with pineapple, orange, coconut. Okay.
Coconut.
Pineapple, orange, and coconut. This is a pina colada in a can.
Yeah, I can see. I can get the coconut. I'm getting pineapple, guava, grapefruit, coconut. This is for sure on a boat.
Oh yeah.
You got to be on a boat or on a body of water.
Yeah.
Just have to be on the boat because I'm not really a big boat person, but I can be by a body of water and drink this.
So, when I was a teenager, I was never a server because I can't deal with rude people. But my best buddy was a server.
Yes.
And he worked at Longhorn Steakhouse. And I used to love going to Longhorn Steakhouse and getting the firecracker chicken wraps.
Okay.
And the chicken fingers.
Okay.
That was the move. That's what we do with his employee discount or free food or whatever it was. And also, him and I would drink pina coladas together because Longhorn had a good...
When you were a teenager?
No. This is after that. He was still working there after a while, like through college.
Okay.
But we started going for the firecracker chicken wraps.
Understood.
And the chicken tenders.
I follow, yeah.
Because they got good honey mustard there. And then, when we were of age, it was like, all right, bring the pina coladas out. This is taking me right back to that.
So, I do have to say, this is a very specific, very sweet drink.
Yes.
I like it. However, if I were just to have something around in my garage refrigerator, it would be that blueberry gin lemonade because it tastes very just like lemonade with almost no alcohol in it.
I do agree. I don't get a lot of alcohol on the rum punch either.
No, I don't get a lot of alcohol in the rum punch, but it's pretty sweet. And I don't tend to like a lot of punches just because they're too sweet.
There you go.
I need to drink some water before we switch to ale.
I just took a drink of the blueberry gin lemonade, and I definitely...
That's my favorite.
I do like it better.
Can we find this here in Tennessee?
We'll find out.
Okay.
This is New Holland's Ichabod Pumpkin Ale. This is 4.5% alcohol by volume. Pumpkin ale.
So...
What more do you need to know?
I have to pretend we're in the fall. Erin's in her happy place. She's wearing a sweater. Like, because it's literally,
sweater weather.
We're filming this and this is the middle of July. So I have to, like, mentally go to fall before I drink this.
Whoa. Yeah.
Also, I need to get that rum punch out.
You definitely need to shift gears a little bit just on the nose.
I just finished a sweater that I've knit. Oh, my green turtleneck sweater that I've started to knit. I finished it. And as a celebration, I'm drinking this. Okay.
Okay.
It's November. It's November before my birthday. It's fall.
Fall, y'all. Fall in the middle of summer. This smells wild.
It smells like beer.
Granted, I don't typically smell my beer. I usually just drink my beer. Is it weird that we smell our whiskey and drink our whiskey, but I never really smell beer?
Why
is that? If you are a beer drinker, and I've dabbled in beer, I've always been a whiskey guy since college days because I like cheap bourbon way better than I like cheap beer. Mm-hmm. But I did in the mid to late 2000s to early teens dabble a little bit in the craft beer world. And to me, there is some really good stuff out there, but I never loved it as much as I loved whiskey.
Okay.
So I don't like drinking in volume.
Yeah.
So usually with a beer, I just want to have one done.
I wonder why it's not commonplace, or maybe it is commonplace to smell your beer, but we just don't do it because we're not beer people. However,
let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I want to just put it out there that I'm not a huge beer drinker. So I can drink beer and I have drank beer, but if I drink beer, usually it's a sour. So go in with that knowledge.
Which is going to make the dragon's milk all the more interesting.
No, you know, a stout is fine. It's honestly, I'm pretty much the extreme. I will drink a stout. Like I started out, my very first beer, I think, well, outside of that horrible Corona that I had, my second beer was a Guinness. So, a stout and a sour, like the extremes are kind of where I'm at, but like anything in the middle, I'm not. Like ales, IPAs, like I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know.
Cheers me already so we can try this.
All right.
Cheers.
Okay.
Wow, that really is pumpkin pie.
This tastes, it tastes like a good beer. This is good. I don't get pumpkin from this.
Oh, you don't?
It just tastes like a beer.
It tastes like a pumpkin pie to me.
Yeah?
Lightly flavored. It's not heavy-handed, which I think is a good thing.
Yes,
you don't want it to be crazy heavy-handed. Or maybe you do. And if you do, this is not for you.
So
this is way more for me,
Have you ever had like the Sam Adams Oktoberfest?
Oh, I used to drink Oktoberfest a ton.
So how does this compare to that? Because I've never had that.
I would not call Oktoberfest pumpkin-y.
It's not?
I don't think so. If it's supposed to be, I never got that when I used to drink it.
So I'm asking that because I'm not getting a lot of specific pumpkin notes from this. This does taste like fall. It does taste ale-like, which to me, when I drink an ale, I just think fall. So I'm not getting a lot of very specific pumpkin flavor, and I love pumpkin things. So
I am, and I don't love pumpkin.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm picking it up on this and it's very nuanced, I think this is a very important point in this video. If you're thinking about buying this, it's worth a try. It's good. Try everything, right? It expands your palate. It branches your horizons.
This is good, though.
All that. To me, I don't like pumpkin. I'm getting a definitive pumpkin note on this, but it's faint and laced in very nicely. So props to New Holland for that. You really like pumpkin-y stuff, and you're not getting it on this.
Yeah.
So
I think because
it's not enough. You like a lot of pumpkin. Yeah.
But that being said, if I were to drink a beer, an ale in the fall, this is a good one to drink. I enjoy this. I'm not mad at this. And honestly, I think this comes in like a 4-pack, and it's probably not super expensive.
Probably not.
I would bring this to like a bonfire or...
It's a bonfire-y, it's a bonfire-y ale, for sure.
Yeah, and I think it'd be cool for people to try new things that are maybe outside of like the things that they already know, like the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Like things like that everyone knows. Like this is not too dissimilar from that. Obviously, I've never had Sam Adams, so I'm just making an assumption. It's probably not too dissimilar from that, but it's different and it's good, and you're supporting like a smaller business. I don't know. I think it's cool. I like it. I'm into it. As a non-beer drinker, I'm into it.
Yeah, and there are good people there. I would probably buy 1 case of this in the fall and have just that. I'm good with that. I don't need any more. I'm probably buying the rum punch if we're going to the beach, and I'm buying the blueberry gin lemonade
just to keep
all
in the fridge.
summer long.
Just to keep in the fridge.
All summer long.
Yeah.
So that's a summertime jam right there.
Yeah, that's my favorite so far out of all of them.
All right, next up, we're going to do the Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. Super excited about this because I love a good Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. This is 11% ABV. What else can we learn about this from the label?
We did learn when we were at the distillery that Dragon's Milk specifically is in 45 states.
Yes. And it is second only to Guinness worldwide.
It's third. There's 2 Guinnesses that it's like a Guinness something and a Guinness something, and then it's third.
That feels like a technicality.
I know it is a technicality, but
they are second to the brand of Guinness.
Okay, fair.
In stouts worldwide. So I'm very excited about this. I'm most excited about this. So far, Blueberry Gin Lemonade, top for me.
Yep.
You too?
Yeah.
Interesting.
100%.
Okay.
Love it. It's, honestly, I want this in our fridge at all times. Even in the wintertime.
It's a summertime jam.
And in the wintertime.
Oh,
or spring or fall.
All right. Stout time. Let's get into it.
I'm not nervous, but I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, I've been waiting for this the whole video. Cheers. Oh boy. It smells heavy.
Bourbon barrel aged stout.
Yeah, it smells heavy and dense.
I know you said that, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. As one does. As one's wife does, or as one's husband does from time to time.
I mean, this smells like a very thick drink.
It smells very thick.
It smells thick. If thick had a smell, it would be this.
Yeah, there's like on the nose, it's just like a lot of cocoa type notes. I mean, that's primarily what I'm getting. It's like this chocolatey cocoa.
Like the batting that people put into quilts before they quilt it.
That's why we do this.
That's what I'm getting on this.
Cheers.
I just got some soy sauce as it was coming.
I see you there.
I need to erase that from my memory because I just got soy sauce.
Wow. Yeah, this isn't as thick on the palate as I thought it was going to be. It's a lot lighter. It's more like roasted coffee. Honestly, it feels like roasted coffee beans, cocoa, chocolate. All the things you would expect out of a stout. And you're having a moment over here. It's wild because you said you liked Guinness.
I do.
But
no.
Every stout I've ever given you.
Rewind that. The second, drink I had of alcohol was a stout. And Guinness was the one I had.
You went on this whole diatribe about how you like the polarity of the...
I do. If I drink beer, I'm usually drinking one of the extremes. I'm not usually drinking in the middle, like an IPA or an ale. Actually, I do like, but I'm still not drinking it. I'd reach for a sour first.
You can't get more in the middle than an ale.
I know. I'm pretty average, but IPAs, I'm out. But just give me a moment. I need to try this again with a fresh mind.
Try it. From being married to you, I know that you tend to like lighter stuff on the beer front. You lean lighter.
Sour.
And every time I've ever tried to drink a stout or a porter or anything like that.
Stouts and porters are different to me.
Okay.
I feel like they're different. They're not the same.
Okay. So fair to say you're feeling some feelings about this glass right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Because let me...
Take another drink.
Okay.
And see what you think.
Okay.
For me, I'm getting everything I said. Chocolate, cocoa, coffee, vanilla. I like this a lot. It almost, I wonder if this is nitro somewhere to give it that creamy texture and everything. That's the only thing I want out of this that it doesn't have straight out of the bottle. But I love the flavor profile. Do I like it more than Founders? That's kind of like my go-to, stout or porter. But yeah, I like this.
I think I want to like this more than I do. Because people talk about it, how good it is and great it is. And it probably is, but literally all I can think about is soy sauce. Or liquid aminos.
Is it a color thing for you?
No, it's the flavor.
Don't get that at all.
You don't get liquid aminos.
Nope.
Like a low sodium soy sauce.
Nope. Let's see what it says. It said roasted malt delivers notes of coffee and chocolate married with sweet undertones of vanilla and oak. Are you kidding me? From a 3-month stay in a bourbon barrel. I literally wrote the label right here.
I feel like we're eating at Peter's Sushi in Brentwood and I just drank the soy sauce on the table. The low sodium soy sauce.
Nope, I'll happily drink
with
all
probably
the rest of this.
probably some rice in it to make it a little thicker because it is creamy. It is thick, and good. Oh, y'all, I'm so upset because everyone says how good it is, and I'm sure it's great. I just don't like it.
I don't think you're a stout girl.
Contrary
to what you said yourself.
Contrary
earlier,
to what I think I am, I don't think I'm a stout girl either.
And you said that, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let this fly.
Well, I only said that because that was like how I started drinking beer.
Okay.
I started drinking beer through stouts.
I've never seen you drink a stout, and every time I've drinking a stout, you have actively despised it.
No, that's not true. You drink porters.
You don't drink stouts and porters. Like I tried the Goose Island stuff, and you said it was one of the most heinous things I've ever drank.
Okay, that's fair.
Ever.
That's fair.
You didn't want it in the house anymore.
That's fair. I'm out. I'm wrong. I don't like porters. I don't like stouts. I like sours, and I kind of like ales. Don't really like IPAs. Don't really like stouts. This is where we're at.
If you're still here, thanks. We got there eventually. We got to the truth.
The
truth will set you free.
Thank you for letting me find myself and just not telling me and putting me in a box.
Yeah. I mean, you needed to go on your own journey.
You can have this.
As we all do. So, of these, fair to say, Blueberry Gin Lemonade, by far your favorite.
This is a winner. We need to see if we can get this in Nashville, Tennessee. And if we can, I would like to keep some of this in our refrigerator in the garage at all times.
That's so good.
Please,
That's so good. Now, blueberry is going to hint to one of my favorite beer drinks coming up soon on the channel, which is going to tie into something you like, which is a sour as well. But we won't bury that lead, or we won't.
We will bury that lead.
We'll bury that lead.
We're not going to tell you.
We're not going to show our hand just yet on that, but stay tuned for future videos. But yeah, these Tuesday videos are going to get a lot of fun real soon.
Yeah, we're just kind of like being loosey-goosey with it.
Yeah, the whole idea of this channel is hanging out, having pours together. And that includes a bunch of different things, whiskey and otherwise. So if you like that sort of thing, be sure to subscribe. This is a ton of fun. Yeah. I mean, I think just your reaction to this alone was solid gold.
Well, it helped me clarify some things about myself. So thank you for that therapy.
Yeah. Life's a highway. We're going to ride it all night long.
Oh, I don't think that means what you think it means.
Okay. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Do the things. They're all down there. Yeah. Also down there is a link to our Patreon community, which if you like whiskey and you like barrel picks,
you already talked about Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I'm reminding them.
Okay.
This is the part of the video where I remind the people to check down there for the things that they want. While you're doing the thumbs up down there, check the links. They're down there. We got barrel picks. We got our Patreon community, best people on planet Earth. And we have our merchandise, like shirts like this right here, with all these various glassware items, that some of which have been displayed here. And we have glassware over on the website at Stuff and Whiskey. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for watching. Be good to each other, y'all. And until next time, cheers.
Milk dragons with caution.
Milk dragons? What?
It's dragon milk.
Dracarys!